else haven't I ranted about? Adulting, money, relationships. Yeah, school. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Simi and I'll be bringing you content on faith, nursing, and life, so stay tuned. So it's actually been a while I've actually sat in this chair. It's been a long while, and today I have my afro. Well, it's a natural afro, it's not a wig. And also I have my makeup on, which is not exactly the best because I'm still learning how to do makeup. Yes, I am. Today I'm going to be talking about something called adulting. I'll be talking about this because it's just something I wish to discuss. It's just something I'm actually looking at. I'm not the only one that is in this, right? Like, I'm not the only one that finds adulting really, really new, and this was not what I signed up for. Like, I never knew that there would be a stage in my life where I'll actually wish I could sleep more, play more, have time more for things that I don't normally have time for again. And I know some people will be like, oh, you haven't seen anything, you just started and all that. Yes, I know that I just started, and that's the scary part, really, because knowing that I just started and I haven't done anything and I already feel like there's more to come. So in my few years of being an adult, really an adult, I'm an adult. It's been interesting, it's been new, it's been challenging, like really challenging. So there are a few points I'd like to talk about: money, school, relationships like family and friends and all that, and identity. You know, finding your identity, finding your place. I feel like finding your identity actually happens in teenage years, like when you want to know who you are, where you're discovering some stuff. The thing is that discovering new things about yourself never ends, so I can't say that it ends at your teenage years. It actually continues into adulthood, and you just have the basis of who you are from like your teenage years. So I've learned who I am, I've learned what I like and what I don't like. Even though I'm still learning about them, I've learned the basics. But the thing is that sticking to those basics, I feel, is the hardest part. Like, in this world where you see different roles, different values, different beliefs, it's really hard sticking to them, especially when you don't have a clear cut. Sometimes it's not clear cut, but at least you don't have like these guidelines that you already know, these values, these beliefs that you actually stick to. Another point I would like to talk about is the money aspect. Because we're more independent, we sometimes, like most of us, work. When you become an adult, you just want that freedom, and one of it is financial freedom. You want to be free financially. Well, not totally free, because there's some stuff that you still need help from for your parents, and that's understandable because and things that some other people have already left their homes. They have actually gone to work, gone to like make a living for themselves, which I commend. Like, that's a whole lot. And me, the little I can do, I'm actually like, that's a lot. Someone save me. But it's to know that you just started this kind of thing. It's scary to see that you have much more to do later in life. The later is coming very soon. So financial freedom, it's you understanding what you have and how to use what you have to and how to maximize what you have. Really, it's your time, it's your money. How can you like distribute those resources to actually meet your needs and meet them adequately? Since I started working, since I started getting money by myself, I saw that I really have to know how to manage my money. I really know how to look at my money and see, okay, this is what I need, this is what I'm gonna buy, this is what I don't need, this is what I'm not gonna buy. So knowing the differences between your needs and your wants is really, really important. I'm not saying that, oh, I'm the only one catering. Nah, it's not like that. But It's just that there's some stuff that you can get by yourself that you would like to get by yourself without actually going to your parents to ask, like, oh, I need this, I need that. There's some stuff that I can get by myself without asking them. And I feel like that gives me some freedom, that gives me some, joy to be able to do stuff without actually going to them. Another thing is, yeah, I've been using envelopes where you put your money in, because I've seen how hard it is to put money in the card, in your ATM card, and just spend it anyhow. Like, I've learned the hard way, and I've learned that it's not always the best, but I'm still learning because I'm not really good with the money in the account. We'll work on it. We have to work on it because we're learning, right? Like I said, this is just a rant, not tips. It's not things that you should do, things you should not do. It's just me talking because of things that has been happening and things that I've seen happen in my life and in the lives of other people. One other thing is relationships, your family, your friends and stuff. As you're growing, things evolve, and the way you see life is different from how you saw it when you were younger. So there are things that you actually want to be active in like building good relationships, building good friendships, building good family relationships, because when we're younger we fought a lot with our siblings, and right now, looking back, I see why I did, but right now I still do. It's not a fault, it's just the differences between us. We are not the same people, so yes, we'll fight, yes, we'll argue, but it will be a different type of fight, do you understand? And also friendships. When it comes to friendships, I believe in good friendships, and I love friendships. Like, my friends know that I don't use it to joke. If I value our relationship, if I value our friendship, it's gonna be a lot of work I'll put in. I'll put in a lot of effort, except if it gets to that benchmark and I see that, oh, this person might not actually want that, or the person's actually showing me that, oh, they don't want it anymore. Like, they don't just reach out anymore, and I keep on reaching out, and it's like, I don't want to seem needy, I just want to be a good friend. I just want to be a good person to you. But if you don't want it, it's sad, but I'll just have to move on. As you grow up, it's harder to get friends, like new friends. And if someone that's been your friend for a while just wants to leave, or things happen and things like crumble, that wouldn't be as nice, right? That wouldn't be as funny because you've grown up together, you get. So yeah, and I'm someone that is not really open to change. Like, I don't really like change. I don't do well with change, but I'm actually beginning to accept the fact that there will be a lot more to change, and I'll have to accept it because I can't control what happens around me. I can't control what people do. I can't control the events that might happen, but I can control how I react to them and how I receive them. So what I can control is me and me alone. I can't control anyone else. You can't control anyone else. You can control you and what you do. So I feel I came here to rant, and I've ranted. I've ranted well, and I did it well. What else haven't I ranted about? Adulting, money, relationships, yeah, school. Oh my gosh. Before I entered into the nursing program, I had a long break, so I didn't go to school. Oh my gosh, I almost died of boredom. Like, the thing is that ever since I was young, like throughout my teenage years, I've always been in school because, secondary school, junior school, that's high school, middle school, everything. Like, I didn't really have that long break before. Like, how many months was I out? And so being out of school, I felt like my life was around school. So without the school, it was just... So it makes me think, so when I graduate and I start working, so school won't be there. It's nice. I like the idea that school is going to end one day, but it's something people don't really think of till they graduate. And when they graduate, they'll now start missing it. And that's what happens to a lot of graduates now. Like when they finish school, they realize that life is not the same anymore. And to think that some of my friends are going into their 20s, some are still in the teenage years, and that's okay. 19, 18, we're good. But anyways, I'm happy to have come to Rant. I'm happy that you were able to listen. Anything you want to add to adulting this video, please comment down below. Let me hear your thoughts. Let me hear your thoughts about adulting. Are you there yet? Are you on the way? What do you think about adulting? Is it fun? Is it nice? Is it what you signed up for? Tell me. Comment. I want to hear you, okay? I want to hear what you have to say about it, okay? Because honestly, there's no manual for adulting. There is no manual, and it's happy and sad at the same time that you can write your own story, but also no guidelines. You get? But that's why I'm happy that I'm a Christian. I'm happy that I have this faith, that I have this relationship with God, that He is the owner and the giver of life. So He would obviously lead and direct me, and I believe in His instructions. I believe that He will lead me and guide me, and I'm happy that I have Him in my life. So